Grilled cheese is not just for kids. Grab some tomatoes from the produce section. Grab some cheeses from your deli. Let's get to work. Step is to make the tomato soup. We are going to roast some garlic and some tomatoes. Cut the top off your garlic. Then slice your tomatoes in half. I'm using Roma tomatoes. Make sure to cut out the stems and any hard pieces. I got about a dozen Roma tomatoes here. Put them all on a baking sheet and put them in the oven 450 degrees for about 45 minutes. Next, get a saucepan for your soup to cook in. Use about 10 tablespoons of tomato paste. Either saute some onions or I'm going to throw in about 2 tablespoons of dehydrated onions myself. Next, add 2 cups of chicken stock. Bring it to a boil, then turn down to a really low simmer. Set on a back burner and put it to the side for right now. This next part is fairly easy. Remove all those garlic cloves from the skin. Nice, soft, and tender should be pretty easy. Dump it in the soup. Next, take all those roasted tomatoes and tomato juice and dump those in the saucepan as well. With a nice little hand mixer, blend real well. Don't have a little hand mixer? Let it cool off. You can blend it in a food processor or a blender if you need be. Put it on a back burner and keep this thing warm. Because next we're tackling our grilled cheese. This grilled cheese, we're going to be using a Bellavitano Gold Drunken goat cheese, sharp white cheddar, and some mozzarella. Little hint here, if you don't want to grate your fingertips or your knuckles, a fork in between your hand and the grater. That way you can grate all the cheese and not have to worry about your own skin being grated off or having to throw out the entire bunch. Now that that's all done, you can use mayo or you can use butter. I'm going to make both. I'm going to do a butter aioli. Make sure your butter is nice and softened. Then just whip them together and start putting it over the bottom bread. Put it in the skillet. Start putting your cheeses on. I'm doing a double decker, so I'm not going to put anything on the middle layer bread. Put a little bit more butter aioli on the top. Slice. Cook on a low, medium, low heat. In a skillet. Watch it. Flip it. Get it golden brown on both sides. And voila, you're done. I did a little taste test that quickly turned into me demolishing the entire plate. Sorry, it was good. Hope you enjoy. Subscribe, like, thank you. See you on the next video.
Pause it. Okay. We need grilled cheese and tomato soup for kids. Okay, I'm gonna cook now. Okay, first, get out a pan, a skillet. Then take some white bread or artisan bread. No sourdough or nothing fancy. Use some softened butter. Butter one side, put it down. Then use some regular cheese like American cheese. Then put down another pile of bread and butter to the top of that. We top in butter. Use a medium heat to make sure you don't burn your bread, and watch it. Flip it. Keep it simple. And for the tomato soup, just get a few tomatoes or a can of diced tomatoes. Add a little bit of habanero or cream, a little less than a fourth or a fifth, and then mix it all together with the immersion blender. Then you just warm it up. Add a little bit of salt. And then that's it. It tastes really good. Sometimes simple is best, especially for kids. Okay, thank you. Back to Mr. Randy. Like and subscribe. There you go, kids. You can thank me later. Okay, enjoy. Thanks, subscribe. Randy's Kitchen. Randy's Family Kitchen.